Good morning. Happy Monday. Happy October the 11th. We're almost to the midpoint of October. Can you believe it? And it is optimistic October. I love that for our Action for Happiness calendar. Optimistic October. Optimism is positive belief about the present and about the future, to have a positive outlook on things. In this week, we shall reflect on the virtue of wonder. And wonder is all about appreciating the natural beauty of the life around you, of our lives as humans, of the natural life around us, of this planet that we live on, to be in awe. And mind you, awe is another virtue in and of itself. But for me, when I think of wonder, I think of awe interchangeably. To have reverence for this wonderful earth that we live on and have reverence for all living things. It makes me think of one morning when my students, we have them sit down before they enter. They get there about 7 and the doors don't open till 7:30. Teachers aren't expected to be there till 7:30, and so they have to sit down. And there was a time when there were ants, and the kids were like, "They're ants." And I said, "Well, and we've kind of brushed them away and kind of separated ourselves from the ants." And I told them, I said, well, the ants are living things, and they have the right to be here and live and thrive as much as we do. So we're going to learn how to coexist with them. And I think that that was a different perspective for students, because typically when you have things like ants or bees or things that sting us and bite us, we definitely want to separate ourselves. We're very fearful of them. Makes me think of another example. There was a kinder classroom and there were fire ants there. And the teacher called me, and I reached out to the custodian, and he put in an order for someone to come out to attend to the ants. And oh man, those kinder babies were just screaming, and because they saw the ants. And I said, "Listen, guys, ants, they bite us because we make a lot of noise." Of course, I was trying to calm them down and get them to not scream. I said, "But they do that because they're fearful. They perceive us as a threat to them. And so if we are calm and quiet and go about our business, then they'll be calm and quiet, and they'll go about their business as well." And that seemed to calm them down. And so hopefully I am teaching my students about to have a reverence for all life, whether they're roaches or crickets or all of those creepy crawly things that we tend to want to destroy, things that we don't understand, things that we think mean to bring us harm. So um, let's look forward to how we will reflect on wonder. Today in the healthy hint section, I have reshared what it means to go on an all walk. And I think I'm going to go on an all walk this week. It's to go out in nature and to reflect and to be in that space and allow it to calm you and give you peace. And hopefully the reflection will provide you with insights that you are looking for. The Action for Happiness step today says to not, I think it's something about not judging people or looking for the bad in them, to look for the good in them. I don't think I have a problem with that. Sometimes I think that might be a curse, in that I'm always looking for the good and maybe I overlook the bad, but I think that that's a good way to treat each other. So maybe it's not a curse at all. So that's that. But our message today is from Rumi, the poet Rumi, the philosopher Rumi. What you are seeking is also seeking you. And I believe that with all my heart. So if you're seeking love, love is seeking you. If you are seeking reconciliation, reconciliation is seeking you. If you're seeking fulfillment, the things that can fulfill you are seeking you. And it also makes me think about a saying that I say often: you see what you're looking for. So whatever it is you need or want or desire, it is there, but you got to be looking for it. You got to believe that it's there, and you got to see it when it presents itself. So you got to be open to possibilities, because oftentimes the answers to our questions are right in front of us, but we don't believe that that's what it is, because we already have a preconceived notion of what it is we think the answer to our question is. So when the answer presents itself, we reject it. Or maybe the person who comes with the answer, we didn't expect it to come from them, so we reject it. So be mindful and open. And that's why I think that the all walk would be great, because it can help clear your mind of things that distract you and confuse you, so that you can be open to receive those changes that you might be seeking. Now, here's my caution for you. It could be that the thing that is going to provide you with what you want is going to be so unexpected, and it might require some hard work on your part, or it might require you having to let go of something that you are attached to and you don't want to let go of. And in holding on to that thing and rejecting that experience, you reject the thing that you're seeking. So don't shy away from hard work. Hard work always pays off. It always pays off. Believe that. So when, again, an opportunity presents itself to you, it's all in the way you look at it. And remember that this month is about optimism. So you can be an optimist, you can be a pessimist, you can be a realist. You know, a realist balances that healthy pessimism with healthy optimism. So neither one of them are toxic or detrimental. Always strive for balance. So be a realist. Have a healthy dose of optimism mixed with some beneficial pessimism, you know, being able to see through things that maybe aren't in your best interest, and then make the decisions that are in your best interest. Talk to people who you trust. Follow that intuition and that gut instinct, and then make the best decision. And when you find that a decision maybe wasn't in your best interest, forgive yourself for that. Don't doubt yourself. You're still a good decision maker. But learn what you have to learn from the experience and then move on. So it's Monday. Maybe you had a muffin this morning. Maybe you have some meatloaf this evening. I don't know. But whatever it is that makes you smile, do that, because that's an example of being kind to yourself. And do wonderful things that are examples of being kind to others. And smile a lot, because it makes you feel better, it makes you look better, and it makes you have a magnificent Monday. And that's what I wish for you. Thank you guys for tuning in. Have a wonderful day. Take care.